Should we advertise to queer consumers? Well, here in the late 1970s, it's been almost a decade since the Stonewall Uprising brought greater visibility to queer rights movements. And since bars and nightclubs are queer community hotspots, we'll place ads in regional queer newspapers. But now it's the 1980s, and the AIDS epidemic devastating the LGBTQ+ community is also alienating and ostracizing queer people. So we think that makes it risky for us to advertise to them. We also think it's risky because we don't have a lot of insight into queer people's spending power. But now we do. It's the 90s. We're watching Ellen and Will and Grace. So now that you know we'll spend money on your stuff, you care about us? Yes. And your advertising is explicitly representing LGBTQ+ people? No. We're using subtle elements that register with LGBTQ+ people but that go over the heads of cis and straight audiences. But here in the 2000s, public support for LGBTQ rights is growing. So we're less worried about advertising to queer consumers. But we're still worried about how many straight customers we'll lose by gaining a gay customer. Now we're increasing trans representation in advertisements, but sometimes giving into conservative backlash as anti-trans laws spread across the country.